Hello everyone. Welcome back to my channel. This is Junior, and today I'll be talking to you about what's inside this dust bag, which is the Loewe Large Puzzle Bag in black. So today I'll be breaking down my video into three main parts. The first part, I'll be showing you the overall look of the bag, including the dust bag and its interiors. The second part, I'll be talking to you about the things that I do like about the bag, its leather, its hardwares, and so on. And the third and final part, I'll be talking to you about the things that I not necessarily am a big fan of, so that you can consider on whether you want to buy this large puzzle bag or not. So, without further ado, let's take a look at the overall look of the bag. So let's just open this dust bag real quick to reveal what is inside. Ta-da! Before I take a look at the bag, let's look at the dust bag. So the dust bag is very simple, very characteristic of Loewe. There's the herringbone canvas outline that you can see outside, and it has only one single branding, which is basically this leather tag that has the Loewe anagram. Nothing much else. It's very roomy though. And if we look at the bag, this is actually a pretty sizable bag. I have medium-sized hands, and it's actually pretty big, right? It's quite roomy as well. And I'll just take a 360 and to reveal the back pocket. And the back pocket is quite secure as it sits against your body. And this is the other side. And finally, let's take a look at the bottom. And this is one of their older models, which actually still has feet. And this is super useful because it does protect the bottom line. I have heard that the newer models do not have feet anymore, and that is such a shame. I do hope they bring it back. I think it's like some form of cost-cutting mechanism of sorts, but I think the feet is something that should have stayed. So let me show you as well the inside. So this is the interior. I do stuff my bag with this pillow that I got from a baby shop, and so it turns out it fits surprisingly well into the bag as well. I'll also take out the strap. So this is the strap that it comes with. Okay. It has the anagram on it. It is also adjustable. As you can see, there are a few holes that you can adjust the length on. And if you look at other videos, maybe they can show you that you can adjust the strap, because the puzzle bag can be worn in 6 different ways. So that's that. I'll show you the strap again later. And this is what it looks like inside. It's very roomy. I store it with this desiccants so that it doesn't get moldy. And here you go. This is its interior. It also has herringbone canvas on it, and it says out here, and I don't know if you can see it, but it says Loewe, made in Spain. So that's about the bag. Now I'll talk to you about the things that I do like about the bag, and the first thing that I like is obviously the leather. It is very high quality. I have heard rumors that they make it with the same leather as Hermes, but I don't know how much of that is true, of course. But you can see that it's full grain leather. You can still see the imperfections of when the cow or calf, I think, was still alive. So, and it's also very thick, and it feels very durable and very substantial. And you can also look at the hardware. The hardware is very shiny, super solid, very thick. They don't really cut costs in terms of the hardware that they use here, especially on the older model. Zip is extremely buttery, very smooth. And like I said, the inclusion of the feet does help with maintaining the integrity of the bag. So that's the first thing that I like. It's also, the second thing I like is that it's a very roomy bag. You can actually fit a lot of things inside here, including a laptop. So, but it's a bit difficult putting the laptop in because of this flap here. But if I put it at just the right angle, technically, you can fit a laptop inside as well if you want to carry your laptop around. And of course, the back part, it has this secure bit. So I always put my valuables here, like my wallet or my car keys, so that they don't get lost. Just store it inside this very secure back bit of the bag that sticks against my body. The third and final thing that I like is that it's a very versatile bag, right? It has multiple wears you can wear. You could technically flatten this out. Let me see if I can do it here. Yep, you can technically flatten this out and then use it as a clutch, right? And the fact that it's flat, it can also make it easy if you want to bring this around for traveling. Put it inside your luggage and then bring it to travel. Technically, you could use this as a crossbody if you hook it up to this bit. However, because this is the large size, it looks a bit ridiculous if I put it as a crossbody, but technically with the small and the medium, you could use it. So those are the three things that I like a lot about this bag. And I'll talk about the three things that I don't really like about this bag. And the first thing actually has something to do with the fact that it's flat. As you can see, it loses its structure extremely quickly. And without any stuffing, it actually looks super flimsy if you do wear it. So what I would normally do whenever I wear this is that I help support using two things. The first is a smaller pillow, and the second is actually a, what do you call this, a bag organizer. So what I would do is that I would put the bag organizer in first, like so. I'll put it somewhere at the back, and then I'll put the pillow in front of the bag organizer, like so. And that way, I would have space to put my stuff there, but this pillow would keep the structure looking nice whenever you wear this out. The bad thing about that is that, of course, that compromises the capacity of the bag, right? Because now this empty space is now filled by a pillow and you can't really put things in there anymore. So if the structure really does bother you and you want to put a pillow in, that could be a solution, but it does take away a lot of space from your bag. So if an unstructured bag is not your cup of tea, I would suggest to steer away from the puzzle bag. The second thing is that I don't really like about the bag is the strap. Now, the strap itself, as you can see, is actually quite comfy. It's quite broad here, so it sits quite comfortably on your shoulder. However, if you take a look at the strap, it has these, I don't know, nipples of sorts that if you put it against your body, this part, it can really hurt your chest or your shoulders or whatever part that is exposed onto. If you look at the Loewe website, they attach it like this. I will keep banging the strap obviously onto my table. So if you put it on like this, and this side is facing out, this part will be exposed to your body and it will hurt. And this is how I think Loewe has advertised it in their website, having this anagram part showing out. So if you feel like it's hurting you, you could of course always just flip it like this, right? From both sides. Let me just try to detach this. Again, this thing is actually, this crab hand, lobster arm kind of hook is actually super smooth, so it's easy to detach and attach. But back to the topic, I would keep this nipple part actually exposed outwards so it doesn't hurt me, while this anagram part is exposed inwards. So that is a workaround as well, so that the puzzle bag doesn't hurt your body. So you attach it like such. Let's see if I can attach it here again. There we go. And this way, the anagram is facing your body and not the sharp nipple bit. And the third and final thing that is not the best about the puzzle bag is that it has a pretty low resale value. At least that's what I've heard. And you could actually find this at the pre-loved market at 50-60% off its current prices. Especially as I think right now there's this trend of luxury bags just increasing their prices every single month, right? It gets expensive. So if you do want to try this bag and you don't mind buying it pre-loved, go for it. Go for the pre-loved market because you can get it at a relatively huge discount, and a lot of them are still in very good conditions. So that's that about the puzzle bag. Overall, I actually do love this bag. I wear it a lot, really, really a lot, like almost once a week whenever I go out. And it's very versatile. It goes with a lot of my clothes, and I would rate this like an 8 or 9 out of 10. But again, there are a few things that I dislike, but I was able to overcome it with a few workarounds. So that's about the puzzle bag. And I hope you enjoyed the video. I do upload videos hopefully every single week, so do like, comment, and subscribe if you are interested in future updates. That's all for now. Bye bye.